Good afternoon and welcome. It's Anna here, and I'm here today with a thrift haul. And it's quite a big one, so go grab a cup of coffee or tea or beverage of your choice and have a seat. And we'll get started. So let's start with jewelry. I found a pair of earrings, old earrings. Let me see if I can get them into frame. There we are. And it's a clip-on kind, and I love using these as fasteners when I send my books out, my journals, and I wrap them in lace or something, and then I fasten the lace with an earring. And I thought these were kind of cool. So I will be trying to clean them up a bit because they look a bit filthy, and then I will use them. Then let's move over to linen and fabrics. If you have followed me a while, you know that I want or I like to purchase vintage hand embroidered pillowcases or bed linens. And I found this one yesterday. No, not yesterday, Tuesday. Isn't that gorgeous with the rings and the flowers? I believe this must have been in someone's, in Sweden we call it brudkista. And it's the chest where you put all the things for your marriage. Trousseau, is that it in English? I don't know. But I love this. It's very beautiful, and I will very much enjoy using it in one of my journals. And as usual, if you don't know, I will be using the entire pillowcase because it's good linen and it's really good to reinforce spines and so on. So this was good. It was a find for $2. And I found another one for $2. And let me see if I can get here we have a monogram. SJK maybe, or LK, and lots of beautiful flowers. And they are so soft. They have been washed and pressed many times. And I really enjoy using those. So quite happy when I found those. Then I found something that they were marked up as, it wasn't marked as linen or bed linen, it was marked as leftovers, and I saw why. It says leftovers 140, 1 meters 40 centimeters, and it's beautiful lace, hand crocheted I believe, and then it's just the top of the sheet because it probably broke when they tried to press it or so, because it was so fragile. And you still have the monogram up here. There's a little hole, but I don't mind because I'm gonna tear it up anyway, and these will be used somewhere, and the lace will be used. So I was happy. So I really like that one. I'm gonna move this over, and I want to show you something else. That's not a book, and it's not linen. It is one of those file boxes, and it's a model that I haven't found earlier. I haven't found it before. So it opens up like this, and it must have been a recipe box because when I took it up, this one fell out. It's lemon and cinnamon ice cream. I'm not sure I'm gonna try this, so I think I'm gonna throw it out. But and this was not very old. But anyway, inside it were the index cards left with what's it called? Dividers from A to a Swedish Å, Ä, Ö at the back. and they're lined, and I have never seen these kind before, so I was super excited. And they are in beautiful condition in paper, so these will get used in my journals. This box was $2 with the cards inside. That is a find if you ask me, and this will be used to store things as well. Let me just get rid of that, and let's move over to books. So I'm gonna sit down because this will this will be a little while. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books. And let's start with the ones I'm gonna read. I actually purchased one simply for reading this time. Osan Ande. It's a story about Axel Munthe. And Axel Munthe was a Swedish physician, and he lived late 18, early 1900. And he was, among other things, he was the doctor of Queen Victoria. And he lived on Capri in a very famous place called Salmikiele. And it is absolutely beautiful. Lots of images in here as well, but I'm gonna read it because I think oh, look at that, so beautiful. His life was quite interesting, so I was happy to find that for just $3, and maybe I will cut it up afterwards, but I think it will probably end up in my bookshelf. This is King Gustav and Queen Victoria, and she had a bit of bad health, and Axel Munthe was her doctor. And some say more than that, but I don't know. I believe they were very, very, very good friends, and maybe more. So I was very happy to find that one. Let's move on to one of my leather-bound books with lovely marble paper, front and back. And this one is big. It's got a big spine. And it's a Swedish author called Wilhelm Moberg. A few of his, I believe it's 3 books in one. But I will not read this. I will make it into a journal, a chunky little journal. Lovely quality paper. The book was published in 1946. So it's not antique, just vintage. But yeah, I have been looking at this about 2 or 3 times at my local thrift store, and looking at the spine, finding it beautiful, looking at the marbling, finding it beautiful, and then, oh, I have so many books. But then on this Tuesday I was there and said, nope, I believe this is for me, because now I left it 3 times and it's still there, so this is my book. And just imagine with, for instance, a cabinet card up front. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I am so looking forward to making this into one of my grandeur journals, and this was $2, so it's a find. Then I found something that I have been looking for, and this was $2.50, and it's a cookbook, Prinsessornas cookbook. This is a cookbook that was very sought after many years ago, and these are the 3 princesses of Sweden. And this, Jenny Åkerström, the author of the book, was their teacher. And I don't know exactly why this is called the Princess's Cookbook, but it does. But I like, and there's a fish. I like the fact that it has 3 lovely ladies on the front, And I think I could make a beautiful journal out of this. This book was published in 1944. Princess Margaret, and she is, I believe this is the Margaret that was Queen of Denmark until recently. Princess Märtha, she married the Norwegian king, and Astrid, she married the Belgian king. So, and then it's just, lots and lots of, I'm sorry, the dog's barking, the kids just came home. Lots and lots of recipes. The paper is amazing good quality. The images not so fun, if you ask me. Oh, what was that? Fish fillet with spaghetti. That was interesting. Oh, this is a fish dish à la Marie. That's interesting. A pig's head for Christmas. How about that? Oh, pineapple ice cream. Well, I don't think this one has ever been used because it's quite pristine condition. There's some kind of diagram, but I will use this in my how to fry pork. That's interesting. Yeah, I really like it, and I was happy when I found it, and so cheap as well. This will be a pretty journal one day. Then I found, and this I was so excited about. Ta-da! Nature Notes. Edith Holden, in Swedish, of course. And I was so happy because this is a book I don't find so often. Most often I found the Country Diary. The Nature Notes, not so much. Love the end papers. This makes me believe that this was a library book. It is wrapped in plastic, and the end pages at the back are glued down. So I'm guessing that this has been purchased from a library, or maybe stolen as well. Give me a second. Jag filmar. Jag filmar. Jag sa att jag filmar. Jag vet inte. Anyway, you have all seen this, but I was so excited when I found it. And $3. I believe that this is worth it. Yep. So happy about that. Yes, it is from the library in Forserum, Nässjö. What did I say? 1989. Lovely, happy. Then I found another one that I also buy whenever I find it, and this was $2.50, and it's Marjolaine Bastin, Nature Notes, Nature Diary, and I have 3 or 4 of these. I had this when I was young myself, but then I realized I could use this in my journals, and I decided to buy more of them. Anyway, this is quite cute. This is from 1988, so it's not very old, but it has the most beautiful images. I just love those. Imagine using this in a bird journal. Wouldn't it be amazing? Lots of birds, lots of little butterflies and stuff in this book. And you're supposed to write your own observations from nature for the different months. Oh, little squirrels. I just love those. So this made me very happy. And no one has been writing in it, what I could see, so that's always a good thing. A little hedgehog. More lovely birds. Some bunnies. Oh, I absolutely love this book. It's so beautiful. She's a very good artist. Yeah, so I was happy about that. Then I found something, I don't think I purchased this before, it's $2. Trädgårdens dagar. It's like a garden diary, and you're supposed to fill in your own observations. Once again, this one is also from 98 in January, and it says small tips, like how to sow the seeds in January inside, and how to grow your vegetables inside, or whatever, different kind of things, different kind of images, different kind of drawings. Oh, I recognize this. Maybe I have this one. But for a nature journal or a botanical journal, this would be quite nice, wouldn't it? I think it would be very nice to use the pages, because these are very good for journaling. I'm happy about that find. And here you're supposed to write down addresses or phone numbers and things you don't want to forget, or photos from my gardens, things I'm going to plant, things I have planted, planning your garden beds, even some small recipes. Yeah, cute one. And maybe this would be a nice journal as well someday. Then I have another one, a history buff, I am. This was $2. Jönköping, and I believe I purchased this a few weeks ago for cutting up, but in that case I purchased another one because I want to cut out more. And I thought, like, if I already purchased this one once before, then I don't have to choose. If I have images on both sides, I don't have to choose. There's one, but for instance, I don't have to choose between those two. But there's lots of photos of the history of Jönköping. And now I'm happy because I can use all the images if I have this before, which I think I do. And this was also a library book. It's also in plastic, and it was published in 1979. Then I found music. I found some music, some Beethoven. The big ones. This was $3. It just says Beethoven on the leather bound back, and then there's some kind of signature up here and a dedication. A lovely signature again. And this is sonatas and other works for piano. 1929. Look at these. Oh, I love busy music like this. And this is just as fun to use as folios, as wrapping things in, or using your collages, or whatever you like. I just love using music, and now I have plenty of it, because this is part 1, and I happen to stumble on part 2 as well, in the same shop, owned by the same person. And here the first page is gone, missing, but I don't mind, because it's full of the same kind of music, and I can feel the paper that it's probably from 1929 as well, and they're not the same music in them, so it's not the same book. Ooh. Here comes the rain again. Oh, not here, outside. It suddenly turns dark. And it also describes how you're supposed to play it. Fast or heavy on the keys of the piano or whatever. I'm just gonna put these over here and then take out the last book, which is huge. I'm gonna stand up and make sure I fit in screen. Yes. So this is a book about, once again, Jönköping, the city of Jönköping, which we live close by, and this is a history over 100 years, and this was $5, and it's red and it's in leather and it's beautiful, and this was actually a limited edition. It was just printed in a certain number of it's from 1956, and it says that this is number 33, and it was printed for Lily and Yngve Lovrin. So it was actually, you ordered it and then you got your copy. So this is full of interesting things, images, texts, all kind of stuff. So this will be fun to use in different ways. And also some small advertisements. I am very happy about this one. And I have an idea for what I'm going to do with this. I have an idea to make this into a huge Christmas journal. We will see, but hopefully I can make it this year or another year. Yes. So that was my little haul for this week. Now I have to be more selective when I buy books for a while, because I went to the thrift store with 2 big bags of books that I turned in, and then I gone out with 2 big bags of books. So I think I have to calm down a bit and try to not buy so many books for a while, because I have to make journals out of the books that I buy as well. Yes, so that was my thrift haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me put those here, the earrings. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like if you did, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I publish videos. I will be back really soon, and then we will make some Franken pages for the big grungy journal. And also I have the small journal that I want to continue to work on. That will be it for today. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.